Ma me fa say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there osia dem yopo.
You are once again welcome to PENDREAM TV, the only channel that brings you the best and latest updates in politics. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, like and also share to other members to watch as well. This is the best place for you to subscribe for any factual, any evidence-based gist. PENDREAM TV gets you better. I want you to join me listening to what Mugabe have to issue to us about the behavior of some organization like CLOSAG. This time around, he's on fire. He's ready to go into the ditch with any misbehaving organization or any misbehaving entity. Without much ado, I would like you to join me listening to what transpires, what happens, and why he's on fire again. Thank you.
Your Excellency, President John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana, the Executive Secretary to the President, I see some notable, respected senior citizens, Chief Pichel Larana Andane, and Uncle Kwame Pienim, and Thomas Tanko Musa, leading the Ghana National Association of Teachers, General Secretary, and other very distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the leadership of the Ghana National Association of Teachers, technical advisor to the minister, officials from the Ministry of Education, Deputy Director General GES. On behalf of President John Dramani Mahama, you are welcome to the presidency. Mr. President, NAT is one of our partners and collaborators in the provision of inclusive, equitable, quality education in Ghana. And Mr. President, evidence abounds that we cannot achieve quality education without positioning the teacher. And therefore, the service of the teacher to the success of the learner is a sine qua non. And the presidents appreciate the contribution of the teacher and teachers to Ghana's national education development, particularly to the building of our human capital. I'm sure part of that guest, Mr. President, is why you have invited them this morning. Mr. President, I don't seem to own the issues, but at least I'm happy that there is no threat in the industrial, there is no threat to the industrial peace and harmony of the country. They have legitimate concerns, which concerns about unpaid allowances, some conditions of service not yet met, but will be met by Mr. President. And Mr. President, NAT has an appreciation that you inherited a very difficult economy. Even if they were going to doubt, they will speak to Uncle Kwame Pienim to know that. But Mr. President, to appreciate that part of your policy drive for education benefits them. And I'm happy to note that the President have given policy approval to one of your main concerns, the position of the Deputy Director of Education, where no office space is available. And some of your own have been on for 10, some to 15 years without promotion. The President have granted approval that all those persons affected be promoted, but in lieu of the office accommodation. So, Mr. President, we can only appreciate your new governance style. It only can be praised. I have said that John Mahama's presidency and what it has for Ghanaians is ahead of us, is not behind us, and therefore your legacy would be noted. Mr. President, they also appreciate your new policy directive that no school building should be constructed without an additional accommodation for the teacher, and that we are keeping faith with that. Mr. President, the other allowance you pledge, I'm sure we are waiting is for you to direct the Minister for Finance to release it. Then they can have the out of duty, out of station deprived area 20% allowance, which was also part of your pledge to them. So, Mr. President, today I don't want to take the wind out of my brother's seal. I know that they will have a conference, the annual delegates conference of NAT, which would be somewhere in January 2025 and 2026, and they want Mr. President to grace that. I also know that, Mr. President, they are investing very well, particularly with their pension funds, thanks to the good economic guidance of Kwame Pienim and others and Chief Andani. Their pension funds are not. And Mr. President, myself and the Executive Secretary and a few others in your office have been working with them to take some decisions on the management of the Tier 3 pensions. And I should say that they have been very, very cooperative and supportive of your new initiative.
The President of the Republic, Honorable Minister for Education. Mr. President, I know there are not enough hours in the day for you. When I see the people coming, funerals to announce to you and so forth. So I'll make it very short. The word honorable is normally used for MPs and ministers to remind them to be honorable. That's why I don't accept honorable. Mr. President, this is the most progressive union that we have in this country. And I came with them just to be able to tell you that these are, they say even heaven helps those who help themselves. They give loans to themselves. If you are driving on Independence Avenue, you see Teachers' Height. We started by each teacher contributing 1 cedi a month, and for 200,000 people, about 200,000. And now, if the economy of Ghana had behaved properly and the city was stable, the Teachers' Fund would now be worth $2 billion. And now I think they say it's about 4 billion Ghana cedis. Every month they are contributing, so it's there. And occasionally they will need support. For example, for the housing that they are talking about, and I'm grateful that you said every new school building that is built, if there's land around, the teachers using their tier properties can build the housing around it for their teachers and collect rent from it. And when they retire also, we want our teachers to retire into their homes. So at the district level and the countryside, if government can use its powers to acquire land for them as part of building for teachers. And I started life, Mr. President, that's why I started life as a people's teacher at Ahmadiyya Secondary School. And everybody is who he is because of a teacher. And that's why we have to look after our teachers very well, pay them well. I think Canada has set the example that one of the best teaching jobs, one of the best jobs you can have is being a teacher. Here, we tend to underpay our teachers. But with you, as a listening president, and I was happy when they were coming and said, well, let's go and talk to the president. I said, with this president, if he tells you he's going to do something, he will do it. Somebody told them he was going to give them 10,000 houses. they got 0. And I told them, this is a listening president. And Mr. President, as I've told you before, of the 36 million Ghanaians alive, you are the only one who can reset Ghana for us. And I've been talking to the other people on the other side when I put on my political hat, that all of us have to make sure democracy works and support you. Because if you fail us, this is a historic opportunity for Ghana to get on the right path. You are the right person. You don't need the voters. You don't need your party. Do the best for Ghana and leave a legacy for us. And with that, I'll say, whatever you tell us, you do. And I'll plead with you, if you give us a liaison person in your office, one of your presidential advisors, so that when we have any problem, the teachers, we can go to him, because you may be too busy and then they whisper into your ears. The teachers need that. The teachers are looking after themselves and help them to help themselves so that they don't come begging or going on strike. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Welcome back live on TV as was and also on Power 97.9 FM. Emraso, Yabobo, and Nibi Bribia Mate, earlier on Mote, a year education minister, Honorable Haruna Idrusu, and Amobete, Yapapa, or Fire Nana, a year Dr. Kwame Pianinso, Mote, or Nonso, Enka. And some of her and every ya was here to me a digest second home and some so kupimo ewo a year dansumai, so whole of dansuman. Baby abefe bia as a filling station film baby abefe bia a TV SYZ and radio no so at the Power 97.9 FM ese manye one pub o ma bia tumuku ha na nada kwa jasi mi aminu na nada kwa jasi o Mass TV Mass FM ne be boys ni andofo a mo chile anwumire na Friday so what I say so chile no enya bad chile no mama nye deep mame na bibi anso ntumi konkan. My good brother Nana Adakwa Jasi, greetings to you. We just say bibi aboko. Let's move on after ye hwe nsema eboboba ene ewie. Se dem dika kan ye na Friday obete eye Charles Makati enka the Hope newspaper on eye semufo awda no. Sanso ena menua eye Kwadwo Yabua ono so eye former MPP youth organizer ewo Ayawase West Wagon. Ono so mobetene enka CLOSAG for A7 notice senya me ya aduma condition of service ne ho nsem no abaya ahwe o ma abayan kosi 30th June CLOSAG for mo mudi anim nya so mo MPP for nti abayan no aye wana dwen se krata wo mo de ba 12th June the make chire se mo satinjeli MPP for no mo discount mo prosecute mo we mo nya fast track mo kan say tribunal no emrantem na mo ebi mo starting concern mo no nya nsemfo na wo mo AD no nurses for akwa amani pewu midwives akwa amani pewu ene nyame adom akina no mo eko aban oba ye wunya abosumi ensia useless groups we mu nyina mo sori a ene ade echa ye cost strike echina ye cost strike I mean the mo bese mo ye bia mo nye bajo mama wo succeed ye mu nyina ni mo mo hyesa ase obekọ we mu CLOSAG for we useless caricatures mo and do ye mo be appointment eko ye birth and death registry mo someone tiase intimo de monema ebegu ho mo nkwa adwuma mutisi mo ntene so na mo nya demonstration mo se wo man no abato ebeto ne 2028 yo constitution no kwa na wo se obi ko Supreme Court no ko on interpretation do mama mo sama no ko onsa ko bi mo kwa nka ho MPP for no say it na make a change this so say ye adwumaden na MPP ni say omu power bi useless groups we nyina mo bakwa kopi mo ba bi ada CLOSAG for ko mo de da no go and check their names. But 7 notice say abai na mo trust a condition of service mo djuma beto mo nkwa adwuma timama abai ni kosi 30th aba o mai be mu ni we Akufo at the time saying some fool some I mean some money saying na mo ye and Akufo at this time. CLOSAG for saying na mo ye Akufo ado. CLOSAG for say and na mo ye Akufo ado. Say president now all the power to appoint and disappoint, only to me appoint to be to a best and death registry. No maba out a base statement say ya nipa bi ono one na mumu free say close amu useless. Move free say ono na deserve ya fa na ko ha enya de amobako adu. Mu useless. Make out without fear or favor. Sa close for mu ba said wo memo ha. Mu useless. Watchman listen me say mu useless. Akufo the time you ha. How many times I must have noticed my condition of service no Jomama ba na what me meet my condition of service ana useless caricatures. Nonsense is too much in our system. Any say entertaining anything nonsense. Akufo the time na na moye. President awaba before o man na niema enye niema sai. Now as satisfied to niema man we say niema stabilize see the na ho ade ekoso no mo the strike nation no mo na african for useless ones calling the some you CLOSAG massa woman we atwa groups be sorry baby a direction o man ekwa niema tuto yie no ye nyina ye mo papa no na papa no niema ko yie otimi pagya o man si o man. This is not time ya mo start do we charge your mama. Nonsense no must stop. Strike and strike and now we work strike. Your mama so for una yan see for ma. Omo start say we afan your man as you. Omo back strike na government na be unpopular. Yes. Za 84 we. Here na electoral commission won so no. Me to ayan pia ko ho ene ablekuma north. Ebesi na umunya MP. Hwa yetna ama sal for 4 good years sal for enya rep in parliament. Under this administration, we are in charge of your mama. We are in charge. Mr. Electoral Commission and the manimu ya wasa ya mrani ya kwatua ba si ya kwatua ya to ya declare ewa Blekumanov. They deserve better. Nonsense too much in the system. Electoral Commission is here to anaka. A man for kwara about one or so. Ewa 7 December 2024 besi ne mutimiti ya umuka. So mo ya budget to the koi abani discard mamo so phone do so bebre closer for mo ho hikura leaders na mo da no mo ho hikura se na obi afọ sir president ya appoint to three na ode ne kono na ye nipa bi ho ne wase ode ne kono wan fa wan ko useless caricatures mo fa ma waso na mo be hia yen yes so phone bi aso in this country. Yes how me see democracy yes per democracy na enya democracy na ka we ka soja aban ka munyina ya mutu some phone amudi wa hano na so per democracy nti kamema me ka bia mamu muti no enya ma bi ha wontumi nye ye wase ye wade nyina wa kwan enya ni nyina na fata yen Ronald Stam 1990 what they say 91 1989 no mo be di kwasase mu wa gman ha sabe some phone amudi no president to me a appointment now must yeah CLOSAG for if nipa bi o say de ne kono ya fa ono anko enti ya nkwa adwuma mu ye useless kwadwo me mu akwaba bibi aboko de Charles no kwadwo o man na yiwo mu no nipa bi mpe o man ni yie kwadwo ya na awre ho say nipa ewu enne na sesu mu nko kira no mu so mo be sate adwuma nipa ewu yeah solve one problem near you no now another one so 7 notice say yes one year ya pedi amaya 30th ekono yes you nkwa adwuma ade akufa do time say na namoye na maka kire mo say mo satin jeli wo muntem mo satin jeli MPP for no wo mo disika no mo jeli wo muntem mo jeli wo ma sabe sanfu no mo bejai mujeli woma muchi womo anopa awia nwumra womo disika no mo nya busy mo sizo mo passport otukwa enye ye te say kan for that odwane ye no mo hu say power change ase bo mo taskele sa no mo say amamo ne ye ne abre enye dwoma amamo 2014 15 16 ebi ni second time yo hwe papa na ne abre yenjeli womo prosecute yenjeli womo esawo mo nya busy post fonya adwumanya national security fonya adwumanya yoko honya bize bia na honya bize no mu se bibi wo wiase mo disika ma conference nyina hwenim mo so ya na mo se din sanfo atachire asese kutupa amanfo kutupa mutimu mantiri so mo strike mo nyewe se da ba aba ne ba ya on popra esi na esi kina.
Thank you for choosing us. Thank you for being with us. This time around once again, We say God bless you for the good work you are doing and continue to do for us. And to all our cherished new members, we urge you to subscribe for the channel. We urge you to subscribe for more videos. We urge you to subscribe for a good, authentic, and fact-based gist in the political arena. This is the only place, and you cannot avoid it. You cannot live without facts. Without facts, you are like an air that blows a curtain in no direction. Do subscribe for more video. Share to your friends as well. Thank you for choosing us. There will be BRS, bye bye.
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Ah nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.